and welcome to the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Tonight, we are in the place to be. We are here. London Cabby, can you hear me? How is it? How is it going? Is it okay, or is it buffing, or is it fine down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel? Every single day we getting it in and we're pumping it through down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know, we go live every single day, 10 o'clock UK time. Thai time is 5 in the morning. US time is 6 in the evening. And hey, now it's okay. Good. Thanks for that. London Cabby, good to see you in the building. You know what I'm saying? Good to see you passing by down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? We are in the building and we're chopping it up and we're mixing it up and we're doing the best we can, you know what I mean, with what we got right here, right now at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Yesterday was an exciting night. We had a great night. Big up to Mr. Dumpy. If you're around, Mr. Dumpy, say your piece, you know what I'm saying? And we had big up to Northcote, big up to all the donors who came, who supported as well along the way. And all the places as well, Tuna Cahoon, everybody who came down and supported at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. I see you again there, Tia. I see you there tonight. Good to see you again tonight. Good to see Ivan Choppers in the building. Ivan Chopper, what's happening? More forward. Don't look back. I feel that. I hear you on that one, Chopper. I feel you on that one. Ivan Chopper's coming true tonight, saying some positive words. Very, very true, bro. You couldn't have said a truer word, you know. Look forward. Move forward. Don't look back at the past. Extremely true words. That's what we're doing down at the Club Fillers Inc. Double alpha male soldier, looking forward and not looking back on the past. And you can't change history. It is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, and we're gonna be moving forward, as you say. Big up for coming for early chopper in the building. Who else we got in the building tonight? Miss Barnes, but was coming through with the stickers tonight. Big up for the emoji side of the game, my man. The emoji side of the game coming through tonight. Baron Bogger. Still around. You still around, bro? We're in the place to be down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Yeah, we had an exciting night last night. We called out some guys who was lurking in the background. You know what I mean? We had about 10 people in the chat, and I was calling out people, you know. So you're in the background, you're lurking, you know, say your piece, or, you know, speak your mind, or forever hold your peace, you know. And we had a great time. The beautiful girl came on, she smashed it. She spoke her piece. She had a good time. You know what I mean? She enjoyed our channel, and she got introduced to something new and different and dynamic to the game. This is show business, guys, and Andy C is in the building. I see you there, Andy C, coming through, my man. Andy C is in the building as well. We chopped it up as well. Andy C is in the place to be. Good to see you there, Andy C, supporting all the way as well. You know, on with the women and everything as well. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing, Andy C, man. Yeah, that's good. That helps as well all along the way. Anything what helps down at the Club Fillers Inc. is important, you know, to keep the channel flowing and keeping it pumping and keeping it positive and, you know, keeping the channel alive, you know what I mean, down at the club. And if you don't know, in the pin section we have a place where you can a link where you can join the channel and become a member. You also have a PayPal where you can do soldiers on the PayPal. And then on the bottom left, we have a super chat where we have a lot of fun with the super chat side of the game. And we do super chat trains and all kind of things what go on down at the Club Fillers Inc., keeping the channel as exciting and as fun as possible, you know, in the hangout place. This is the hangout. This is the chat hangout. Tonight, we got the wifey tonight. You know, we got Carol Costa. I shouldn't say the wifey, but we're having fun. You know, we're Carol Costa's in the place tonight, coming up 10, and a little while, a bit later, we have the beautiful girl. You know what I mean? She's going to come and bless us and she's gonna grill me about love and relationships. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of blushing already or getting embarrassed already. I'm not really, you know what I mean? I'm not ready for this love and relationship thing, man. But that's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta just keep pumping it through. You know what I mean? We'll see what she's grilling me with. I got my drink ready. I got my drink ready. You know what I mean? I'm on the Prezzo tonight, guys. I'm drinking the Prezzo tonight. We're gonna open that when she comes. You know, we got it on chill right now on a big giant bucket. It's on that chill thing. You know, we're on the chill side of the game. So I got my, you know what I mean. I got my thingy ready. You know what I mean. That side of the game is chilled. You know what I mean. And it's all good, man. You know what I'm saying. It's all good. It's all love. It's all love down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. And you know, it's all love, you know what I'm saying? And we're not doing no hating. Yesterday we did here. We weren't doing no hating. I wish it was my wife. I wish it was my wife. I shouldn't really say that. Big up to Garo Costa, but she really is a really amazing woman. To be honest with you, yeah, she definitely is an amazing woman. So you know, we are here. We're pumping it through and giving it the best we can. You know what I'm saying? Well, we're toning it down today. You know, what I'm saying? Well, you know, I mean, we could. You never know what we could drink. Like I said, you never know. Mr. Dumpy might turn up, and we might drink something else. We might keep drinking. But yesterday was a heavy night, guys. We had a heavy night on the Machino Ciroc. We was going hard with the Machino Ciroc. We went shots of Ciroc all over the place, and we went hard, you know what I'm saying? And boy, you know, it's a chill Sunday, so let's have some Prezzo, you know what I mean? Let's cool it down, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's the way it is down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Well, you know, like I said to you, the truth of the matter is, you know, what that question, what for you saying R&R is like this. You got to mix the two. Because you got to remember that it's you're doing business, so you got to remember. I do understand about the donor side of the game, but it is business, and you know what I mean. At the end of the day, this weekend was a very high cost. It was very high cost this weekend. I pushed it out in here, and it was extremely high cost. You know, the drinks alone, you know, the cost of this, the cost of that, things I don't even want to mention. But you know, it was extreme high cost this weekend, you know, big up to the donors who supported it as well. I threw it as high in the air as I could. You know what I mean? Coming up with the 9s, the 10s, the beautiful girls, and threw it right up in the air. So, you know, if somebody does support during that time, when it's important for me to shout him out and make him feel special because, you know, he's supporting the cause. Like I said, you know, it's not. This weekend was extremely high cost for getting it, just pushing it all together. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's the way it is. Coco Road is back in the place. You're back in the place. You had a lot of fun last night. You got your attention last night. You had 10 minutes of fame at the end. Coco Road had his 10 minutes of fame at the end. I mean, you had your fun. You're back in the place to be down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. I will be a lot more calmer. We have the beautiful wifey coming on tonight, so I'll be on my best behavior. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna, you know what I mean? But it's fun. It's entertainment, isn't it? Cool boss, you were hard on me last night. Yeah, it was fun. It's entertainment. I'm sure you like the attention. That's what it is. All the attention was on you for the last half an hour. You know what I mean? You had all the attention in the world. Or from the boss, straight up and down. That was like an hour consultation, all from me to you. So, you know, big up for that. That's the way it is. You know what I mean? Yeah, anyway, be down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Legacy's coming back, man. Is Legacy coming back soon? Yeah, man, she'll be back, man. She sent me a message and said we got a nice crowd. She loves the crowd. She loves our, you know, fun we had down here, and she's looking to come back, man. She'll be back. You know what I mean? She will be definitely come back and enjoy with the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, that's the way it is. That's the way it is. That's what I'm saying down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Coco Road. This is not the day to be going over that. We are on our best behavior tonight. We have the beautiful lady coming down. We had fun yesterday. We had drinks. It was laughs. It was the end of the night. You can't always have all the attention. I mean, we've got to keep it nice and present today. Yeah. She said it was a good crowd. She said she had a good crowd. The funny thing is, if you do come over from another channel, you come from another place, and actually she was reading in the chat. I don't like when my guest reads the chat. But sometimes you can have a sense of humor, Someone said, "Oh, you speak better English than Barry. Maybe you can teach him how to speak English." And she laughed and joked about it. You know what I mean? So, like I said, she read a few of the jokes what people read in our community, which I just laugh at. We just brush off. It's just one of them things. But she thought it was funny. So sometimes it can be funny. It can be entertaining to be, I suppose, So, but she said we got a good crowd. That was her words. It wasn't my words. So that's what she said. We got a good crowd, and obviously we had a lot of support last night, guys. A lot of support. What was it? £750, $750 last night. Fantastic, guys. $750 last night. Big up to all the donors, man. £750. Extremely good last night down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Fantastic. So, where do we go from there? Legacy didn't miss a trick, boss. Yeah, she didn't miss one thing, Andy C. I agree with you 100%. She didn't. It was scary. I had to say it was extremely scary because when the girls in our community, there's not many people can understand our community. There's only a few and far between. If some people come on the community from normal person who's just a normal person in the world, they'll think some people will just think we're just absolutely out of our mind, crazy. Sometimes the way we talk, and not we, but the way the chat goes on sometimes. But for her to find it funny, which was good, it was a great thing. I felt more relaxed because, like I said, I'm always a bit wary when a girl can read the chat. It can get a little bit crazy. Yeah, 750. Yeah, man, London Cabby. We went hard yesterday, man. Mr. Dumpy, man, if you're in the place to be, the funny thing is, the funny thing about it is London Cabby. I look my ban list every day, and I tell everybody who's a mod, I always say, if you're a mod, don't ban nobody. I will ban the only one who can ban. I saw Mr. Dumpy on the ban list yesterday, and I'm not blaming it. Could have been a mod. It could have been me. I had a lot to drink last night. And I don't remember even banning anybody, but I did see him on the ban list last night. And when I woke up this morning, I unbanned him. And T.Y. Cobb was on the ban list. I don't remember banning both of them. Like I said, in entertainment, this is show business. You never know what could have went down. It could have just been one of them things. But, Baron Boga, £750. Yeah, £750. Down at the Club Fillers YouTube channel. Tonight, Dumpy's working overtime now. Now, Dumpy was going hard. Big up Mr. Dumpy. He was going hard last night, dropping the 50 bombs, the 50 soldiers, left, right, and center. He was going for broke last night. He was the MPV last night, dropping bombs left, right, and center, and dropping the 50 soldiers all over the place. He was going hardcore. Hopefully, we see him again tonight, even if it's just to come and say hello. Big up Mr. Dumpy, wherever you are, if you're listening or wherever you are. Big up Mr. Dumpy, come in the chat and represent, you know what I'm saying? Down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Tonight, we are here, you know what I mean? Did you get any Valentine's card? No, bro. I've been getting Valentine's card for years, bro. I don't even know what that is, bro. I don't even know what Valentine's card is. I ain't had that for years. I ain't had that for years. Barry, do you like Mike? I don't watch Mike Chef stream. I don't watch Mike Chef, so I don't really know. I'm not subscribed to their channels and all that, so I'm not really sure about that. You know what I mean? That's the way it is down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Yeah, so we had a lot of fun, and we had a lot of fun last night, and it was a lot of Yeah, towards the end, it got kind of heated as well, you know. If I can remember, you know, I was actually drunk last night, guys. I was actually drunk last night. Whoever remember, that's the thing about me, you know. People think that when people get drunk, they fall all over the place. When I get drunk, I just all the emotions come out of me. You know, I'm not really an emotional kind of guy. It's hard for me to express my emotions. But when I do have a good old drink, my emotions come out. You know what I mean? So I mean, to be honest with you, about the last hour of the life, or the times when it was getting crazy after the girl came on, I don't really remember all of it. You know? I don't really remember. The Ciroc got me again. You know what I mean? The Ciroc is strong. You know what I mean? But yeah, I remember it did get kind of heated, and but it's good because then you can air out whatever your air out your differences and move on, innit? That's the way it is. But yeah, it's all entertainment, guys. This is show business, guys. This is show business. And don't expect show business to go in a perfect kind of way. Sometimes coffee, sometimes tea, sometimes in a good way, and sometimes in a bad way. That's the way it goes down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? With Joy be back, she's wearing her, well, you know, Joy is actually in Bahrain, which is great. She's in Bahrain and she made it to Bahrain. She showed us she went. And Joy's been doing fantastic ever since she came back on this. She came on this channel from the first day. Because when I first spoke to Joy, actually, big up to Joy, Joyce, which I first spoke to her, she was actually struggling. She was having a tough time in life. But she actually has she's really picked herself up. From that day I spoke to her to she even seems different, looks different, acts different, and her face is even different, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, she's it's it. I banned Ghost Pepper. I banned him for 1 second. Okay. Oh, okay. You made a mistake there, Toronto Sky. No biggie. No biggie. Yesterday I banned. You can't ban Ghost Pepper, bro. Ghost Pepper is a low viewer, man. Ghost Pepper is always consistently positive all the way through from day one. Ghost Pepper, big up Ghost Pepper. But yeah, I understand. Now, sometimes the ban hand does get a little bit slippery. You know what I mean? I don't remember banning anybody yesterday. That's the thing I don't remember. When I looked at my ban list and I saw a few people banned yesterday, I didn't remember. I don't remember. But there again, I was drinking, so you know, you never know what could have went down. You never know what could have went down. Yeah, good for her. Yeah, Joy has definitely stepped her game up since she's been on the YouTube channel. And she seems to be very appreciative of coming. She's been on it a few times, and the first 2 times she did fantastic, and she really has stepped her game up. You know what I mean? And had a great time. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, big up to Joy. Who else was here yesterday? Patrick Daniel was in the place. I don't know where Patrick Daniel is again. Big up Patrick Daniel. We had fun. Patrick Daniel's the man, without a doubt, man. Patrick Daniel is my man, number one man. Always a lot of fun with Patrick Daniel, without a doubt. I'll always say that. Great guy and great fun to be around. But, you know, yeah, when they come, and whenever they don't come, well, that's the way it is. What can we do? You know what I mean? Joy is a great guest. Mr. Dumpy's back in the place to be. He's turned up, Mr. Dumpy. Big up Mr. Dumpy in the place to be. Mr. Dumpy, you was the MPV yesterday, bro. Yesterday, you was the MPV. You took the show, bro, and ran with it. Big up Mr. Dumpy. You ran with it. Like a trooper. We opened the till. Bang! The till was open. But you ran with the MPV yesterday and took it to a serious level last night, man. You was dropping bags left, right, and center. You know what I'm saying? You was dropping lyrics. A bit too much lyrics at one point, Mr. Dumpy. A bit too much lyrics, but you know, that's the way show business is. If you're here for show business, don't expect show business to be perfect. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes you're gonna fight, sometimes you're gonna argue, sometimes you're gonna say this and sometimes you're gonna say that. But as long as it's coming from a place of love, then it doesn't even matter to me anyway. You know what I mean? As long as it's coming from a place of love, at the end of the day, no one ever got hurt, no one ever broke, no one never spilled, the coffee never spilled, tea never spilled over. It's just a few words, and then you move on. You know what I mean? So big up for that. Yeah, Mr. Dumpy says exactly. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's just entertainment. You know what I mean? And you know, if we're not entertaining, if I don't be entertainment, I don't have great energy. You're not gonna want to stay on my live stream. You know what I mean? It's got to be entertainment, and it's got to to be up in the air and a little bit all over the place sometimes. You know what I mean? It can't be just repetitive. Otherwise, people do get bored. You know, I think I'm a great entertainer. I think I'm funny. I think I could drop it up and all that. But it has to be a mix of everything as well. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Mr. Dumpy, big up for that. I'll be watching, make sure that I want someone else who banned you. I hope it wasn't someone who banned you. I hope it weren't. I hope it was just a mistake. I'll be watching. I usually watch on my phone to see if anybody can ban someone. But hopefully it was just one of them things, you know what I'm saying? Right. Did Mazza, okay. He's decided the game. Yeah, that's what it is. That's right. Clout, not very. Brilliant. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I said to you, bro, you know, why did you... right. Listen, Coco, you got your attention, bro, last night. Leave me alone. You got your attention. You want more attention, Coco. Leave me alone. Tonight is about the beautiful lady. We had fun. You had your fun. You got your 10 minutes of fame. You know you're addicted to it, but you're not going to get no more attention. I mean, you had your attention. Mr. Dumpy's coming through again down at the Club Fillers Inc. 15 soldiers at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Tonight, Mr. Dumpy in the building. We are here, man, with 15 soldiers up, and he's warrioring all the way through. He's not stopping down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Big up Mr. Dumpy in the place to be, chopping it up and mixing it up and pumping it through. We're still here, man. We're coming through with yellow. He's coming through with green. He's coming through with red. Yeah, man, he's coming through, man. He's coming through, and he's not stopping. He's supporting, the Club Fillers Inc. Last night was fantastic. It was a fantastic night, guys. Like I did say over the weekend, it was an extremely expensive weekend this weekend, and we managed to recruit back costs, you know what I'm saying? But it was a extremely expensive weekend. But we needed to do something special for the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. We needed to lift up the plane to make sure we can lift it up again, because sometimes along the way when you're flying along the plane and you're going towards Thailand, you always go off course, and then you got to make the automated service put you back on course. So in life, when you're flying your plane, you got to put yourself back on course. You got to do some backflips, head spins, do something else to make sure that your plane is going back on course. You know what I mean? Because if you let it go too much off course, you end up in a ditch or in a mountain. So, you know what I'm saying? We had to do something last night extra special for this weekend to lift the plane up again, you know what I'm saying, and make the channel be excited and happy and different things going on. And you know what I'm saying, like I said to you guys, if it's from a place of love, then it's all good. Mr. Dumpy, big up for the 15 there at the Club Fillers. For the 10 there, we're at 15 soldiers already. Yeah, so you know what I'm saying, we're down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel, and we are pumping it through, you know what I'm saying, and we're giving it the best we can. That's facts. You know the facts down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. And like I said, there's 60 in the chat. If you don't know, we go live every single day, 10 o'clock UK time. You can join in with the fun. Don't be afraid to say something in the comment section. Don't be afraid to use the super chat button. Don't be afraid to use the PayPal. The pin section has a join. You can join the channel. Have fun with the Club Fillers Inc. We're going to be chopping it up with different subjects. We're going to keep moving forward. We're working in a position of love, fun, entertainment. This is show business. If you're looking for perfection, you shouldn't stay here. This is not a perfection channel. This is an entertainment channel. You know what I'm saying? So entertain yourself and enjoy. Come and have fun and say, okay, well, sometimes coffee and sometimes tea. That's the way it is. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Great stream. Oh yeah, I don't even remember that. Yeah, I don't even remember that last night. I don't even remember. I woke up this morning. I don't even remember that. I didn't even remember that. By that time, I was completely drunk out of my head. I don't even remember that. But boy, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I vaguely remember it, but it was good. It was all fun. Free speech. Well, someone can say something. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And yeah, just keep it. Like I said to you, we keep it positive. But what I don't really like to. What you will get timed out for is if you try and attack my supporters, the people who support me. If you try to come at people that support me, then unfortunately you're going down. You know, I got a lot of guys who show me love and support me along the way, and I can't. I gotta protect them. I gotta protect my empire. I gotta protect my empire. You know what I'm saying? Because boy, if you do something like crazy, then I ain't have to put you on the timeout or something else. Because, like I said to you, this is an empire we building, and the strong has to stay and the weak has to go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it has to be like that. You know what I'm saying? It can't be. You know what I mean? Like Caesar protecting Rome. That's correct. Toronto skyscraper blog is in the building. Did I see you today already? Did I say hello to you already? I never saw you. I don't think I remember saw you. I remember you last night. You was here. You know that even free girls came on last night. You know that free girls. We had the girl there. We had the girl there. What's her name? Legacy. We had Joy. We had Chi. We had three girls come on last night on the show. So we're picking back up. We're picking back up again. Then we're picking back up the pieces and going again. You know what I'm saying? How can you explain what an empire is? Empire strikes back, Barry. That's so true words. Who says that? Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? Baron Boga. Who said that? Who said that? Without a doubt, man. Without a doubt, man. That is very true. The Empire strikes back, bro. That's what we do down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. T is in the building. T, something like that. T, something like that. Kentucky Fried Chicken side of the game. You know what I'm saying? We do that too. You know what I'm saying? T is in the building. I see you there, man. Yeah, something like that, man. You know what I'm saying? And we chop it up and keep it real down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel every day. Tonight, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? JX, it could be closer than what you think. It could be closer than what you think, bro. It could have been close. It could be closer than what you think. Trust me on that subject. He's closer than what you ever think, mate. We down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. Big up Mr. Dumpy in the building. In the building tonight, chopping it up, you know what I'm saying, and pumping it through. We are here, you know what I mean? That's the way it is down at the Club Fillers Inc. Somebody says I'm rambling on. We nearly got the beautiful lady. That just reminded me, we got the beautiful lady. We got the wifey coming on tonight, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got to be on our best behavior tonight, guys. We got the wifey coming on down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. You know what I mean? We're going to be pumping it through down at the Club Fillers Inc. From Brazil, guys. We got the beautiful girl from Brazil, all the way from Brazil, dropping it down at the Club Fillers Inc. and coming in and joining us. And she's an amazing person, guys. So keep it cool, keep it together, guys. Let's chop it up. You know what I mean? And she's got a lot to ask me, man. I'm gonna be on the spot. You know what I'm saying? Tonight, I'm gonna be on the spot tonight. She's on, you know what I mean, down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel every single night. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it in. You know what I mean? So, like I said, we are here down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel, pumping it through and keeping it tight, you know what I'm saying? Like I said to you guys, 69 in the chat. Big up each one of you lot tonight. We're drinking the Prezzo tonight. We have got the Prezzo on ice. It's on ice tonight. We got the Prezzo on ice. I want to keep it light because, boy, I don't want to be getting too heavy with it. You know what I mean? But you never know. You know what I mean? Whoever we got Ciroc there, we got Hennessy, we got anybody who wants to, wants to do a shots or whatever we can do. We can do whatever we can. You know what I mean? Down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight, you know what I mean? So big up all the guys, big up the 70 in the chat tonight. We are, we're gonna be blessed with the beautiful lady, and I'm trying to, I'm trying to keep it as lovable as possible, you know what I mean, and keep it together, you know what I mean. Yeah, Carol is a good girl, without a doubt, man. Without a doubt, man. Without a doubt. That is no true word I said, bro. Bang. There you go. 5 soldiers, 20 soldiers up at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. We 20 soldiers up. Big up Mr. Dumpy again down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Sim C, you're done, bro. You're out of here. Sim C, you're out of here. Down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. We are here. You know what I'm saying? We are here. 67 in the chat. All you never had. Well, we were 40 soldiers up. We're going all the way in the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. You know what I'm saying? Don't let me have to time out the whole channel, the whole chat, guys. Come on, guys. Like I did say to you, it was an expensive weekend this weekend, a very extremely high cost of the weekend. I threw it up in the air. It came up with all guns blazing. You know what I'm saying? It was an extremely expensive. So whoever supports the cause, I don't want to be timing people out. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to keep doing that. But oh sure. There you go. There you go. Two people down already. 2 people down already. Steve O and SMC down already. You know what I'm saying? Down in the shoot hole. Enjoy the ban list, man. We got 2 already. So, guys, like I said to you guys, if a person supports the cause, let the person support the cause. This thing is not an easy road. It's not a simple road. It's a road where you have to, you have to. Don't block them, time them out. I know what you mean, bro. That was just a bit of a slip of the tongue there, bro. I know you don't like me to ban. I know you don't like me to ban them. And I know you don't like me to forget, but sometimes some of them guys get a little bit heavy, bro. They get a little bit heavy. You know, yeah, it's true. I should time them out. But sometimes I get fed up of timing them out. I have to keep timing them out every 2 seconds. Every time I got to keep pressing my timeout button. It's like, oh my Lord. Man, it's like, man, I'm working. You know, I just like, man, you need to join something. You know right, Barry, you're at 45, not 40. Oh, you're at 44. Oh, gee whiz. You see all this talking and all these things was going on in this time. I'm getting confused. Big up Mr. Toronto Skyscraper for the 40. Guys, big up for the 20, my man. We're at 45. Okay, let's get it going on, guys. It is time. It is due. There is nothing else, no one else better. Big up the girl like the Carol Costa in the building. How are you doing?
Hello, hello, guys. How are you doing? Hello,
how are you doing today? I'm
Hi,
very
boy.
good, man. Very, very good to see you.
Happy.
Valentine's Day to you. Happy Valentine's
you?
Day to you. Actually, I bought you a flower. I bought you a flower. You can't get it. A friendship flower. Friendship flower. That's for you. That's for you. A flower. That's a rose there. Friendship rose. That is my good friend.
So cute.
That's a really nice flower. And I also got my bottle. We got my bottle. You know me. I drink my bottle of champagne, but we got Prezzo tonight. We got Prezzo. You know what I mean? Valentine's Day. How are you? How are you doing?
So
Let me open the Prezzo. How are you keeping?
Oh my.
How you feeling?
Say.
How are you feeling tonight?
I'm happy. I'm always happy when I'm here with you. Happy Valentine's Day, boys. Happy Valentine's Day, guys. I hope you enjoy this moment.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, he's drinking
nice.
champagne.
Yeah, you know me, man. You know me. You know I gotta live it. You know I gotta live it. You know we gotta live. We only live once, Carol. And when you're in the building, when we got you here, you know we gotta celebrate because we got a special kind of a guest, and we gotta celebrate on that. We celebrate. That's what we do down at the club.
Let's celebrate.
Yeah, let's celebrate.
You drink champagne, and today I am drinking tea.
What are you drinking? Tea? You're drinking tea?
Yes.
We're drinking champagne. We're drinking
Oh
Prezzo
no, I
tonight.
don't have a bottle of champagne here, just tea and water.
Oh, you don't have tea and water. Okay, no, it's all good. It's all good. You know me. I got to mix it up, and you know what I mean. So, that's the way it is. We're it's Prezzo tonight. It's we've got champagne as well. It all depends on how we do it. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Right,
Yeah, you are
right.
from
So
England.
all the
You
way from
have to
England,
drink
yeah,
tea too.
yeah. We drink a lot of tea. We drink a
Yes.
lot of tea in this
Mm-hmm.
place. Hell of a lot of tea. Number one thing is tea. I think
Mm-hmm.
China only drinks more tea than us. But we drink tea to
Yeah,
keep
tea is
warm.
good.
Yeah, because UK is very cold.
I love tea.
Always
Oh
remember.
yeah. And
I remember when you come to the UK, Carol Costa, you're going to be drinking tea with us. Because guys, for the
yes,
second
let's
time,
drink tea.
we're taking Carol Costa to the UK of the UK, and she's gonna have a great time. You know what I'm saying? Right.
Mm-hmm. I will love to drink tea with you.
Fantastic, fantastic. You know what I mean? Someone said, Are you Afro Brazilian? I don't think she's Afro Brazilian. Afro Brazilian. Are you Afro Brazilian?
Yes, of
Uh,
course I am. I'm
are
a
you
mixture
Afro?
of a lot of nations. Of course, I am an
Okay.
Afro Brazilian, and I'm really proud of my nationality, my blood.
Right, right, right. Good, 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 good. Someone says, "Cheers, boss. Enjoy the champagne." We're not drinking champagne tonight. We're drinking Prezzo, guys. We're drinking Prezzo, but it's just like it's just like champagne. It's a Spumante. We do actually have the champagne tonight, but I had so much to drink last night. I haven't got the champagne. I had so much to drink last night. I'm trying to take it easy, and I'm going to get a grilling in a minute, guys. I'm about to get a grilling, so I want to drink light. I'm drinking it light. Sorry, Carol. Right. Anyway, so it's good to see you. There's 60 in the chat. Are we ready, guys? Are you ready for the showdown? It's 10:30. I think we are ready. Cheers to you, Carol.
Oh, I
That's
will
the
drink my
Prezzo
water
there.
and my tea
You can
while
drink
you
your water
drink.
and your tea, wherever, wherever,
hmm
wherever makes you clever, whoever's clever. Right. So, cheers to you, man. Cheers to you. Right. Um,
hmm
right. So, guys, if you don't know, I'm going to be interviewed today. She's going to interview me, and she's going to ask me all the questions. I'm going to sit back and do my best to questions about love and relationships, which I'm really shy about, guys. I'll be honest with you. It takes a lot for me to be shy, but we'll see.
Oh no.
Let's see how it goes. You
Don't
know
be
what I'm saying?
shy. I promise I
Let's
will
see.
be cool. Simple
Okay. You
questions. I
promise to be
was
cool.
here
Okay.
writing some questions to interview you guys. The boys will answer today. Let's go, boys. The
Okay.
first
Let's go.
one. Let me let's go.
Okay.
Let me see. Describe how the perfect person for you would be.
Right. You know, the perfect person for me is
Mm-hmm.
a lady which is got a lot of love inside of her. She's a lovable person. She does things from love, and if you have a lot of love inside of you, and if you got to work hard, and you got to introduce, embrace this world. If you embrace it with a lot of love, it makes life easier. You can always like meet a girl, a woman, and tell when she's oozing with a lot of love and affection and just appreciated of life. So the perfect woman for me is not so much about all the looks and the beauty. It's more about the fact that she's got to be has a lot of love inside of her and a lot of love to bring to the table. Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I
so
would say.
cute.
Yeah, I'm looking for love, Carol. I'm looking for someone to love me, and I'm looking for someone to, to love me and enjoy the love. Thank you, my man. Thank you, Mr. Dumpy. I appreciate that. For the 10 soldiers, I appreciate that. Thank you, my man. Yeah. So
Yes.
that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, more
Yeah,
than
yeah.
a physical appearance, you like inside the heart.
That is correct. I do enjoy a woman which is, like I said, you can have it all, Carol. You can have the cars, the jewelry, and I've lived a rich life. I've lived a really high life in my time before. And,
Mm-hmm.
if you haven't got love with that, if there's not love with it, it's not real, is it? It's not real if it's not love. You can't buy love, you can't buy that. It's something that it's a gift, really. It's a gift which is grown. You can grow inside of you. You can grow into love and loving people and loving and being alive, loving being around. And you can buy clothes, jewelry, houses, and everything else, and you can make a pretty face. But if you don't have love, it's not gonna last. That's the answer.
Yes, true, true. I agree with you. I totally agree. I think the same thing about guys. Well, I think the physical appearance, it is important only at the first moment, but after that, this person needs to have more than beauty because, yeah, we want to be the same forever. So that's why I think like you. Nice. So the second question, may I? May I ask you?
No
Let's go.
problem. No problem.
So, do you believe in love at first sight? Do you believe?
Uh, uh, I do not believe in love at first night sight. Sorry, I do. And I know it's a hard question for women to get their head around, and because they want to live that fantasy that they met this guy, knight in shining armor, and sorry, sorry about this. Thanks for that, my man. Thank you, my man, London Cabby. I appreciate that, my man. We're on 60 soldiers. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah. The women want this fantasy that they can live a life where the knight in shining armor is coming to take them away from their problems. But what I do believe is not like I believe in love at first sight. I do believe in infatuation at first sight. You're infatuated by their looks. You're infatuated by maybe the way they speak or the way they are. Or there's sometimes you meet these people in life where there's just chemistry all the way. And you get that chemistry. You just meet that person, and then you ever feel that chemistry? People can feel the chemistry between both of you, and you just feel like it's love. You feel like it's just love. You feel like you've known this person for years, for like 15, 20 years, but you just met them. So people think it was just love at first sight. But I don't believe it's love. Love is something that you have to grow into love. You have to grow to love someone. I don't believe you can just meet someone and just
Yes,
love them. Mm.
at
That's why.
second sight.
Yeah, second side,
Yeah,
at
I
second
agree.
stage, at the second stage.
Yes,
Yeah, at the
uh-huh.
second stage. That's what I
Friendship, and
believe.
after that, love. Yeah, nice.
That's correct. At the
Okay,
second stage, you are
the
correct. At the second.
next one. What makes a marriage happy in your opinion? Can you tell me?
It's a good question. It's a good question. What I do believe is that, and I, like I said, I've never been married before. I've been engaged.
Really?
I've never been married before. No, I've been engaged before to my girlfriend when I was 23. Very very beautiful girl. We had a great time. Sadly, I was too
Mm-hmm.
young at the time. I was too young at the time, Carol, to embrace a woman the way she was, the caliber of the woman she was. She was one of the best women I've ever had in my life. I wasn't ready for what she was ready for because they say that women grow up faster than men. We were around about the same age. She was like 22 and I was like 23, and her mindset was like 35, 36. So she wanted big house, big home, settle down and make life and everything else. And my mindset was, man, I'm 23. I'm on top of the world. I'm invincible. I'm Superman. I can I want to make a whole bunch of money and drive fancy cars and live to the sky. And unfortunately, we went to two different levels, and we broke up. But what I would say about the marriage situation, I would say when it comes to marriage, marriage is like building a house. You have to slowly
Mm-hmm.
build it
Yeah.
up. You have to build it slowly. You understand? You take your time and you build that house slowly. And the better you take your time, and the more you put one brick by another, and you build it up as slow as you can, and build it up over the years. and at the end it becomes a really nice, beautiful house, and that is a little bit, if you can understand it, a little bit like a marriage. You have to work on it every day. Marriage is work, it's hard work. Two people coming together, Carol, is very difficult in this modern tech world. You have one
Mm.
mindset, I have one mindset. I'm a very, very strong-minded person and very open, and sometimes I'm very opinionated. So she might not like that. So you both got to combine. It takes work. That's what I would say. So if you're talking about marriage, it takes work, and you got to work from beginning to the end and understand each other and love. But as I said, the most important thing, there has to be love inside of it. Once there's love there, everything else you could work on. If there's no love, you're building on a foundation which is going to fall down.
Oh my God, it was so deep. Nice, congratulations. I'm impressed. So, boys, everybody wants to know, are you single or in a relationship right now? No?
Right. You're talking to me? Yeah. Well, currently I'm single. I've been single
Oh,
for the
single
last year.
life. Guy, and why do you want to be single? You have a
Well,
channel on YouTube, you are famous. Tell me, I want to know. I want to know. Why did you decide to be single?
okay. I'll put it like this. Throughout my life, I've always had a girlfriend, more or less, throughout my life, and I decided when I was 38 years old, I decided to travel to Thailand and to follow my business idea was to open a nightclub. I had just broken up with my baby's mother. It was my baby's mother of two children,
Oh,
and I wasn't feeling too big up, Mr. Dumpy. Sorry, I wasn't feeling too. Carol, are you? There is a lot of. Well, okay, okay. I'm not sure. I don't know if you want to answer that, but hold on a minute. Let me just. Uh, Big up G Northcote, my man G Northcote in the building as well. I see you there, G Northcote. I see you there, Chi. Sorry, let me just answer these questions and then we carry on. Um, let me just
okay.
answer this. Okay, just let me just finish what I was saying. Um, so basically, I um, I decided that when I was 38 that I wanted to travel to Thailand and open up a nightclub. And I knew it was going to take me a long time to do that, finish that process. But to cut a long story short, I ended up staying in Thailand for 7 years till I was 45. Then I came back to the UK. While I was in Thailand, I was in conversation with my ex-girlfriend. Well, it wasn't my baby mother. It was a girl I used to date when I was 23. She explained to me that she still had a lot of feelings for me. She thought I was a great guy. She thought I was a positive influence in her life, and she wanted me to, I guess, to get back together and have a relationship. And
Oh,
she, yeah, that's from when I was coming back from Thailand. So when I came back from Thailand, I made the conscious decision to go and get into a relationship with her, which was great. And basically, she lived up north. She lived up in the north of England, and she had. I'll tell you a quick thing about her situation. She was around 45 years old. She's retired at 45. She used to work for the tax man for 25 years. She retired with a good pension. She's got a four-bedroom house up in the country. She's got money in the bank, and she's got basically she's got her life sold up. So she told me to come up north and to live with her. So I did that, and we had a relationship for 1 year. Right, this was 2 years ago. And
oh,
I had a relationship with her for 1 year, but then what it was, Carol, is that in my blood and in my soul, it was about I'm a traveler. I live and die for traveling. And she did not want to travel, Carol. She wanted to stay at home because obviously she's got her home, she's got her money, she's got everything. She lives in a, if I've reached to that stage where I've got good money in the bank, I get a good pension every month. I got some rooms rented out. I'm making a lot of money. Why would you want? I might not want to travel around the world. You know what I mean, and spoil that. And then so she decided she was just happy to stay there. All she needed was a husband. I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready to just deal with that. And then we actually just went our separate ways. So, sorry, that was
Good.
a long story, but yeah. Sorry, Carol. Just quickly, Carol, are you? I'm not sure. Santa Claus or is this? Uh, uh, I'm not sure what he means. I think he's just joking on that one. I just read that comment. I think he's just joking. He's
Yeah,
laughing. Sorry.
people are joking. So
Yeah.
let's go the next one. What
Yeah.
would you consider to be the perfect date?
Okay, that's a good question. Now I've been single for the last 2 years. I've been single, Carol, for the last 2 years, and to be honest with you, um, in the UK, I have not been dating for the last 2 years, and that's to be honest. I have not been
For
dating.
real?
Yeah, for two
Oh
years.
my God, boy.
I have. I've
Tell
been.
me why. No, I wanna know more. I wanna know why. Tell
Okay,
us. We are
I will
curious.
tell you why. I will tell you why. I'll tell you why. Big up, Mr. Dumpy. Yeah, I'll tell you why I haven't been dating for the last 2 years in the UK. Is because I am
Hmm.
now 49 years old, Carol, and
What?
I'm
What did you say?
49.
40,
I'm
40
49. Yeah,
what?
49 years
49?
old.
No, 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 no,
49.
no, no. I don't believe. I don't believe you. You are lying. No, man. You look like younger. For real.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you,
Just
Carol. Thank you. Thank you,
joking.
Carol. Thank you, Carol. Get them
You
guys in the
are
chat. Get them.
welcome.
Get them. Get them. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Carol. I
God, your
appreciate
DNA is really good because I couldn't say, I couldn't. Impossible.
it.
Congratulations. Take it
Congratulations.
easy. Tell me more.
Right. 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 So
Well, I want to know about your eating habits because
sorry.
you
Can I just?
you have a secret. Yes, you have a secret to keep this skin. 49. No, no, I want to know. I want to know about your eating habits. What do you
Okay.
usually
I will
eat
tell you. I
every
will tell you.
day?
I'll tell you what it
Uh-huh.
is, Carol. I eat.
What?
Everybody's gonna know what I'm gonna say. Everybody in the chat's gonna know what I'm gonna say. Every day, I eat a clove of garlic, or I eat half a clove of garlic,
Garlic. Oh,
which people
okay.
hate to eat
I will
garlic.
take a note. I will.
Garlic is very good for your
Yeah,
skin.
I
Very
think
good for
you
your
have
benefit.
a youth fountain at home and you don't want to tell us your secret, okay? But I will believe.
Right. So
Okay,
let me
boy.
get. Can I just finish the point? Can I just finish it, Carol? Let me just finish it. So basically, I haven't dated for 2 years in the UK because I'm 49 years old, and basically, Carol, there is at this age there is nowhere for me to go. I don't want to go clubbing and start being the oldest man in the club. I don't want to start nightclubbing to go and find a beautiful girl. I'm not really great when it comes to online dating. I'm an old fashioned kind of guy. I like the fantasy. I like to meet a woman in the bubbles and all that. So I'm not really great on the online
Mm-hmm.
scene of it. And talking about when you're nearly 50 years old, you don't really go into the supermarket to meet your wife. It's not really conducive to me. You don't want a 50-year-old running around trying to find a wife at 50 years old. So it all comes back
Mm-hmm.
down to the point that you get confined to your own space and your own way, where it's very difficult to find uh, meet anybody. So I haven't met anybody. Well, maybe I'm just too ugly. Maybe not. But yeah, I'm just saying.
So
But that's
funny.
the answer. I'll let you carry on.
Okay, I know you're single, but imagine you are in a relationship, okay? What is important in a relationship? What is important? Enlist three things you consider really important.
Um, Three things I consider important in a relationship.
Yes.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
the three things which I consider important, the most important thing to me personally in a relationship, the number one most important thing is loyalty. Being a loyal woman.
Mm-hmm.
I need a loyal woman. That's the number one thing.
Good
That is
quality.
definitely loyal. If she's not loyal, then that is number one. Um, Second is honesty. She's got to be very honest because lying is not good. I don't like to tell lies, and I really ever tell lies. So she's got to be very honest, 100% honest. Whether it's going to hurt me or isn't going to hurt me. I just want to know the truth. I want to know it as it is, you know. And
Mm-hmm.
the third one is respect. You got to respect each other. Man. You got to show respect to your queen. You know, this is your queen. Remember that. This is your queen. This is your. You know, I'm the king and she's the queen, and this is a chess set, and else is the siblings. You know, the pawns are the siblings. So your queen. You got to protect your queen. You got to look after your queen. When you are, I'll just say this: when you are when you're out there in the field as a man and you're hunting for food, you got to focus. Your mind's got to be focused, and if you can't be distracted by other things what's going on around. So, you got to make sure you hunt and you got to bring back food for your queen and protect your queen. She's a queen. That's the answer.
Oh, he's so cute. Okay, boys, the next one. Are you jealous sometimes?
Carol, I have a big problem about jealousy. I'm a very extremely jealous person. I
Oh,
am a very
wow. Tell me
jealous
more. I
person.
want to know.
Yeah.
I want to
So,
know.
well, the thing about it, it's like I like my woman. I do not. I have a funny kind of way of. For example, I'll give you an example. When just socially you're out with your woman and you're. I've seen a lot of things sometimes being out with a woman and another man will try every along this way. When you have your chess set and you have a queen and you have a king, there's always going to be another king coming along to try and test your queen or to try and take your queen. Basically, it's just like a chess set. She's trying to take your queen or test your queen to see if your queen is going to wobble, to see if she's going to be like, well, maybe the grass is greener over here. Maybe this guy's fitter. Maybe this guy's more handsome. Maybe this guy's more richer. So there's always going to be guys coming along with egos to try and test your queen. And guys come from different kind of angles to try and test your queen. They could be like, oh, I'm just being friendly, and they might just come up talking and say, hey, how you doing, Carol? You're looking, and just talking normally, and you might just think it's a general conversation. I could be here, or I could not be there. You might just think it's a general conversation, but in his mind, his mindset as a man and an old man is to conquer. You conquer that queen is to find a way to try and conquer her and get her. And men do come from there's vultures around, but come along and try and just take your queen. So for a woman to be engaging in conversations or meeting up with a guy, she might not want to get into that kind of conversation, but she might just end up somewhere in a position where she shouldn't be, and she might have a drink of champagne or something else like that, and you never know. But it's so my queen's got to be strong, and I'm very jealous if other people are coming to talk to my queen and chat with my queen, man. That's what I like.
Yeah, you are honest. Yeah, if you
Yeah,
are
I'm
jealous,
funny.
we're jealous. Nice.
Yeah,
And the
I'm
next
jealous.
question is, when a woman is so jealous, is it a problem for you?
Yeah, there is. It is always going to be a problem because I am You see, this is the double-edged sword of my life. I am a promoter, and I do businesses and I have YouTube channel, different things like that as well. And I'm always meeting new people, always, constantly meeting new people. And for example, Carol, if I was in a relationship now with a girl, could we have this? Could we have this chemistry that we have now? If you want to call it chemistry, could we have this interview what we're having now? If I was in a relationship, I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if she'll be too happy with it. I'm not sure if she'll be too happy. Carol's a very beautiful woman. I'm not just talking about your looks right now.
Oh,
She's a
thank
beautiful
you.
woman. And women get jealous. Women are very jealous. So
Oh,
women,
no, 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 please. I'm
women
cool.
you're cool.
I'm really cool. Yes, yes.
Well,
I
yeah, but
know. Yeah,
women.
a
Some
person
women.
want. won't get so jealous if this
Okay,
person
so
goes on a date with me.
so
Say
let me
it.
say, if I was in a relationship, so for example, if your boyfriend was in a relationship with me, if you was in a relationship with me, would you be cool if I was doing this interview with you with another girl who looks like you? Would you be cool with it? Would you be okay? Would you be jealous?
No, no, because I'm single too. I don't have a boyfriend. I'm
I'm just
single.
saying. I'm just saying.
I
I'm
won't.
just giving. Okay,
Yeah,
let me rewind the tape. If you had a boyfriend,
yeah.
and
Oh,
he
if
was
I
doing an
had a
interview,
boyfriend,
yeah, and he was
I
doing an
don't know.
interview like this.
Maybe. I don't know. It
You see,
depends.
well, that's what I'm trying to say. So women, I've had women which are extremely jealous, and I've had women which are mildly jealous, and I've had women which are fanatical. And I think if we can meet somewhere in the middle, it's cool. If it's too fanatically jealous, it can be a massive problem. That's the answer. That's the
Hmm.
answer to your question. If it can be extreme, some women are, obsessively jealous about their men.
Yeah,
Even though when the
so
man ain't
sad.
doing nothing, he's just chilling. He's just doing his job. He's coming home. He's smiling. He's happy. He's happy with her. There's not every man what cheats, Carol. There's some guys what just 100% with their woman. They love their woman. They cherish their woman. They adore their woman. They love their queen, and they don't want no other girl, woman. But some men, women, they think, oh, she likes this one. He must like her. So, sorry, let me not carry on. But that's the answer to your question. Women, if the women are extremely jealous, it can be a big problem.
Yes, my dear, but we have to stop, breathe, because I think relationships are more than jealousy. So we have to respect, we have to trust. Yeah, that's it.
Yes,
Okay, the next
yes.
question. What's your definition of love?
Of love,
Yes, the definition of love. I want to know.
the definition of love, yeah. Sorry, love.
Yes.
Okay.
How would you define love?
How would you define love? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a very good question. I mean, you know, as far as I'm concerned, love is unconditional. That's for one. It's unconditional, and for second, love is a thing where if you love a woman and a man really loves a woman, like for example, for example, Carol, if you was my queen, just for an example, I don't need to be looking at no other woman. I'm not interested in no other woman. I'm not got no interest in that. I love her so much. I would never dream of cheating on her. I wouldn't dream of doing that, you know. And your whole interest is about her. You're so interested in. You do everything to please her in some kind of way. But what it is, I believe in love. If I believe that there is a thing called soulmate. I believe that you only meet your soulmate about once or two times in your life, and you know, you only meet your soulmate. So what I do believe is that your soulmate and you have true love. That's true love, soulmate. I think. Can you have love after the soulmate? I'm not sure. Have you ever met your soulmate, Carol? Carol?
Soulmate, no,
Yes. So,
because I don't believe. I believe
sorry.
different things. Soulmates are so, oh my God, strong. This word is really strong, but I respect, but I don't believe. I just live my
Okay.
life. I go after my dreams. Is it? What about you? Do you believe?
Someone says love will get you killed. Big up Mr. Dumpy for the 5 there. Putting us on big up Mr. Dumpy down at the Club Fillers Inc. for that, my friend. I appreciate that love, man. I appreciate the love, my man. I'll give you an example. Do I believe in soulmate? Okay, I'll tell you a strange thing what happened to us. I'll tell you a strange thing what happened to our life. When I was with my baby mother many years ago, my baby's mother,
Mm-hmm.
we had a child, and we went to Jamaica, and we
Mm-hmm.
was going through we were going through this waterfall place. There was a waterfall place, and there was like a group of people who was on a tour. Was on a tour, yeah. Me and her was on a tour with my child, with my little girl, and we met this couple. This is going to be an unbelievable story, but we met this couple, and we went, oh hi, what's your name? And the lady's name was the same name as my girlfriend. The
Oh,
boyfriend's name, her husband's name was the same name as me, and her child's name was the same name as my child.
the same
And
name it was.
can you believe that? Can you believe that? Can you believe that?
I
Can you believe
believe
that?
energy connection. Yes, I believe.
That
Of
was
course, I
the
believe.
strangest. That was the strangest situation. And he was a black guy. The girl was mixed race. His baby was mixed race. It was the most strangest thing which you could ever could come across. You know what I mean? That was very very strange. It was like we had a double. But talking about soulmate, there is I would say when I was younger and the girl I was engaged to was my soulmate. I do believe in soulmate somewhere along the line. I just believe that you have that connection with that one person, and I don't know if you're ever gonna meet that again. You meet other people which are cool, but there's never that proper connection which is there. I don't know. What do you think?
What, my dear? Sorry, it was stopping. I didn't listen
Okay,
to. I'm so sorry. The last part. Can you
okay.
repeat?
No, I was saying that. I was saying so. When it comes to soulmate, I believe that you have one soulmate, and
Oh yeah,
you
just one, just one.
yeah,
Yes.
just
Well,
one.
about soulmates, I mean, I think we meet a lot of people every single day, of course, and we learn with those people. So that's why I don't keep my focus on just one person. I believe we may
Okay,
learn, we may leave, yeah, but
okay.
sometimes we find someone we have a strong connection, and we love this person. Sometimes we may not get together. However, the feeling will be strong. But I
Right.
understand what you say.
The feeling will be strong. I understand that. Yeah, that's my answer. That's my answer.
Great. Right now, I want to know, how would you describe yourself? Define yourself, your personality, the things you like, the things you don't like.
But
Can you tell us?
I will do. I define myself as a double alpha male, and you know what alpha male is? I see
Alpha male,
myself as
I
a
know, I know. Here in
I
Brazil, we
see
say
myself as a
macho
double
alpha.
alpha.
Yes, you work, you will observe the
Right.
things. Yeah, I know.
Right. When it comes to alpha, when it's easy to call yourself an alpha male, and it's easy to call yourself a double alpha male and thick skin.
Hmm.
But it's not easy when situations. It shows when situations arises. That's when you got to step your plate up and really show that you are a double alpha male soldier. Because this world is designed to break you down, Carol, and put you in a box and put you on your knees if you let it. If you let it, it will break you down. So you've got to step up your game and show that you are thick skin and double alpha male in times of
Hmm.
trouble. There's always trouble lurking around the corner. And so when I'm saying I'm a double alpha male, I mean, like, for example, I work hard every day. I have my own businesses. So that means I'm an entrepreneur. I'm always a go-getter. I travel the world. I'm always on the go. I'm always trying to push it to the edge as far as I can. And I am, I'm strong-minded. And, that all includes an alpha male. Yeah, big up Mr. Dub for the next five down the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. That's good. That she's answering she's answering good questions. That is good. She's doing great with the questions. So I would define myself, Carol, as a double alpha male, strong person, a loyal person, a loving person, a person which is got a lot of love to give to a beautiful woman, and got a lot of caring and affection, and will take care of their queen. I'm looking for a great queen, and I'm a great person. If you get to know me, I'm one of the nicest person you're ever gonna meet. If you get to know me, I'll be the kindest, nicest person you're ever gonna meet. And a lot of people said that to me. So That's what I was
Good. Oh my God. I love it. So let's go. The next question. Can people have long distance relationships in your opinion? Does it work? Long
personally,
distance relationship.
I do understand. Personally, Carol, I don't believe in it. I do not believe in it. I don't believe in long distance relationship works. I
Me
believe
too.
it works. Thank you. I believe it works if you are seeing each other every 6 months or you're seeing each other every 3 months. Then it can work. If you're talking about like you're not seeing each other for years on end, I don't believe that that can work. I believe somewhere along the line that girl needs affection. Women need love. They need affection. They need to be feel special. They need to, women need love. How you gonna give a woman love when you ain't seen her for 2 years? How you gonna show your queen affection?
Mm.
How you gonna treat her like a queen? How you gonna take her out to the cinema and make her feel special and feel like she's the only woman in the world that you ever want to see if you're not around for a year or two, or if you're never around?
Oh,
So as far as I'm concerned, if it
oh
works,
my
if
God, a gentleman. This boy is a gentleman.
Carol,
I
thank
love
you,
to interview
thank
you.
you, thank you very much, thank you very
Great.
much,
You are
thank you very much.
welcome. I
Yes,
want to
and
ask you something. For example,
yeah.
when you are in love with someone, is it difficult to ask someone out? When you are really in love, I don't mean when you, okay, I don't know if I like this person, but when we are in love with someone, the feelings and emotions are different. Do you get nervous? Is it difficult to ask someone out?
To ask someone else what? To ask someone else? Sorry, I didn't get. Is it difficult
Okay,
to
is
ask
it
someone?
difficult to ask someone out when you are in love? You are nervous to go out. I mean, to go out.
Oh, you mean like if you first meet them? If you first met someone, or if you're?
Yeah,
What
for
do you mean if you're in love?
example, you are in love with someone, and when we are truly in love with someone, we get nervous. Sometimes we can't breathe. Oh my God, the heart jumps. And I want to know you when you are in love. So, is it difficult to ask someone to go out with you to hang out or not? Is it easy?
I think it's more difficult. I believe it's more difficult when the more you like the woman, the more you're in love with the woman, is the more it's harder it is. I believe it's more harder because you know why? You're nervous. You can always tell a nervous person, Carol. You can always tell a person was nervous.
Mm,
They're like, they'll be like, oh, Carol, I was just, for example, this is an example. They'll be like, "Oh, Carol, you're a beautiful woman, and I really like
oh,
you." And
thank
they're
you.
not getting to the point, They're like, but Carol, I'm just
I'm
wondering if,
kidding.
I was just wondering, if,
I'm kidding,
so,
boy.
so they're going all the way around to try and get to the point. Now, if you're just normal with someone, they're like, Carol, man, you coming out this weekend? You going out? Let's go, man. Let's go out this weekend, Carol, man. Are you cool? That's what it's like.
Hmm.
So you're
Yeah,
walking on
today we are speaking.
eggshells. You walk on eggshells
Yeah,
when you
today we are. Yes, we're
when you
talking
really
about
like.
love, relationships, special questions about this special day, Valentine's Day.
Yeah, this is
Well, I
Valentine's Day.
want to
We're
know
talking
about.
about love. Go on,
Huh?
Karen.
Can
Go
you
on, Karen.
repeat?
This is Valentine's Day, guys. This is Carol interviewing me. I'm being 100% honest, guys. I'm not holding back. I'm being
So
100%
funny.
honest. I'm not. I ain't got nothing to hide. I'm not normally like this, but I'm 100% honest. I mean, I'm being. I don't open up too often, but I'm just going. I'm gonna open up today. Carry on.
Well, I want to know right now about your crush in the past. A long time ago, when you were studying, do you remember your first crush? Do you remember?
Yeah. Do I remember my first crush? That's a good question. Uh, I think I do. I think it was when I was at school. I had my first crush. I think I did. Yeah, when I was at school, I do remember my first crush. Yeah, when I was at school, and she did like me as well. Actually, she actually did like me, but I was infatuated by her. I remember. and I did like
Oh,
her. I had a crush when I was in school, and it was nice. It was nice. It was my first. I was puppy love. I must have been really young. And someone says, "Press one if you love Carol."
oh,
I
so
press one.
cute.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I press one on that one, guys. I press definitely press one on that one. I like that, man. That is some
Thank you very
positiveness there.
much.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, definitely. Okay, yeah, right. There you go.
I want to know more questions. Okay, may I
No
ask you?
problem. Keep on with the
Okay.
questions. Keep going. Let's go.
When you are in love, for example, I know you are a gentleman. You bought a flower. You, oh my God, I loved my flower. I'm sad because I can't touch my flower.
Yeah,
Well,
this is
but
your flower, Carol. This is your flower.
let me try to get virtually. Thank you. Well, when you are in love, what do you do? Do you buy flowers? Do you buy chocolate, teddy bears? Because women love that. Well, I prefer video games. I prefer books and video games because, oh my God, I love to play video games since I was a kid. But I want to know you. Do you buy flowers, chocolate, teddy bears? Tell
Look,
me. Are you
well,
romantic? Are you
Carol,
romantic?
I would say personally, to be honest with you, uh, to be honest with you, I buy flowers, I buy chocolates, I buy cards, and I buy my woman, my queen, everything on her birthday. Because one
Oh,
thing
so cute, boy.
I will give you a catch to this. I will
Wait
give
a
you a catchphrase
minute.
to this. I'll give you a catchphrase to this. It's like this, Carol. Look, we had a conversation the other day on my live stream about a guy who the girl he was with a girl from Thailand, and he came to her birthday and he was gonna buy her a phone, an iPhone. He didn't ended up buying her an iPhone. He couldn't find the iPhone. Then he ended up
Mm-hmm.
not buying her nothing on her birthday. On her birthday, he didn't buy the girl nothing, and then the next day the relationship broke up. Now, any man who
Oh,
knows
I'm
about
so
yeah,
sorry.
it broke up. You know, any man in their right mind knows there's two things you don't do with women in life: is one, forget their birthday, and two, call them a certain name. You know, that's two things you don't do. Never forget their birthday. That is the worst thing you can ever do in your life. Come on. They'll never ever forget that it was her birthday and you didn't make her feel special. She's your queen. She's your queen. She's your everything. She's been working hard. She's cooked for you. She cleans. She does been there for you. She's such a great woman. And when it comes to her special day, one day when she was born, you didn't even make her buy her a beautiful rose and say, Carol, I love you.
Yeah, my flower. Send my flower. I want my
on her birth
flower.
on her birthday or on
The,
Valentine's Day. You didn't even give her a
oh,
virtual flower.
thank you, thank you.
You didn't even
The
kiss the
next
flower.
question. You spoke about cooking. I want to know, do you know how to cook? If yes, tell me, what do you know how to cook? I'm curious.
Look, Karen, I'll be honest with you. I'm not a great cooker. I am not. That's one of my flaws. That's one of my flaws. It is one of my flaws. I am a single man, and
Really?
I run a single man travel channel. So don't get me wrong. I cook every day, Karen. But
Mm-hmm.
what I do, I use two things. I use a steamer where I steam all my food because it's very healthy. I steam vegetables, fish, potatoes and things like that. And I am.
He's a healthy boy, guys. Can you
So
see that? Wow.
but, when it comes to gourmet meal, making a big chef food, I leave that to my missus, my queen. Thank you.
I
When
need
is
to
your
teach
birthday,
you some.
Carol?
My birthday, it is
That's what's
in
up.
July, on
July.
July 15th. Yeah, my birthday is in July. Yes. Give my flower. I want my flower.
You want your flower? You want your flower? Okay, let's keep the flower here. Let's keep the flower here. Listen,
Yes.
someone said Barry's
Well,
got
I
an air
need to
fryer.
teach you. I need to teach you some Brazilian recipes. I think you will fall in love because, oh my God, Brazilian food is delicious. You need to try
Oh
it.
yeah, yeah. Brazilian
You
food
told
is.
me you like, yes, yes. Well, it is great, boy. I'm really happy because you told me you were shy and you, oh my God, you were responding everything. So, congratulations, boss. How do you feel? Because right now I'm interviewing you and you usually interview me. How do you
How
feel?
do I feel? How do I feel? I feel kind of tense. I understand being interviewed now. I feel kind of tense because when it comes to
Oh,
relationships,
it's
I'm not in
stop,
one. I've been in a
stop.
relationship for 2 years. I don't know about, I'm around a single man's travel channel where single men will hang out every night talking about trying to get into a relationship. I'm a single kind of guy. Uh, I'm revealed a
Uh-huh.
lot to you. I revealed a lot about myself to you. I mean, but I feel good. I'm still good. I've got to be positive. I interview people all the time, so I should be good. Need
Yeah.
something to relax. Let's see. Let's have a
Great,
drink. Go,
great.
let's
And
go.
right now, I know you like to be single, but make believe you got married. And I want to know if you had the chance to travel to a distant place, where would you like to go with your wife if you had one? Just make believe.
Okay.
The best place.
Okay, that's a good question. Thank you, Mr. Dumpy.
Hmm.
Again, thank you, my man. Thank you. Respect, my man. Barry's on fire. Um,
No.
if I had a wife and I would like to,
Hmm.
there is a place called Fuji. Fuji. It's a resort island which not many people go to. Fuji. It's in yeah, I think it's somewhere. Yeah, somewhere near Japan, but it's called Fuji. I would go to Fuji. I would go to Bahamas. I would go to places like that, Bahamas, somewhere exotic like Jamaica, because I'm from Jamaica, and my woman. I'd introduce my woman
Yeah,
to
Jamaica is good.
Jamaican
It's
food.
an
Yeah,
amazing place.
I would go.
Yeah,
Thank you,
boy.
thank you very much. I would take you to the 5-star resorts, and we'll have a great time with the food and the exotic beach and I'll take her somewhere like Jamaica. That's what I would do, and introduce her to my culture in Jamaica. My food, the beaches, the place, the weather. Jamaica is an extremely beautiful country, and it will. If you see certain parts of it, so my wife, my queen, is gonna come into Jamaica, Carol. That's what I would say to your answer. She's
Mm.
coming to Jamaica with me.
And I want to know right now, I want you to describe the male universe because sometimes women don't understand the male universe. Try to define it. Tell us, how would you describe? How would you describe it?
Well, the male universe is like this, Carol. It's like this. Men is not very that much complex. You know that it's not very complex as a man.
Mm-hmm.
Women seem to think it's very complex as a man. Men just want three things, Carol. They want a beautiful woman, which is loyal and honest, and was honest with her. They want a really good meal, good food cooked for them.
I can't believe you said it. I can't. Okay. Oh, boss, you are the best, boy. You are the best. Okay.
KFC sauce. Okay, go.
The next question. Is it easy to forgive or apologize? To forgive or apologize?
It's
Changing
easy
the
to
subject
apologize.
right now.
It's easy. It's a good question. You got some good questions, Carol. I'm telling you, you got some seriously good questions, man. Damn,
Thank you.
question. You're making me think here, man. You're putting me under pressure. uh, to answer your question rightly, it's easier to apologize because every man will just say sorry. They'll say sorry. If you have an argument with a guy and you argue all night and he gets home and you both go and then he goes to sleep and he wants to cuddle next to you, he'll just say, "I'm sorry, baby, for today. I'm very sorry what I did today. I was acting stupid. And that was stupid." I really apologize. That will run off a man's tongue like it ain't no tomorrow. But if a woman, cheats on a man,
Oh no.
the
I
man,
can
your
understand. I
the
can
relationship's
understand.
over. The relationship's over. You can't forgive after that. You can't forgive.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
So
yes.
sorry, it's over.
No, oh my
But yeah,
God. So sad. I really, oh my God, don't like it. I hate
yeah,
this
yeah,
situation. I think if you are in a relationship, you have to respect. Because if you want to go out and have fun, is it better to be single? No, I don't think
that's correct.
um, cheating
That's correct.
someone is a good thing. No, 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 it is terrible.
That's correct.
Okay, boss. Right now, I want to know happiness. What is happiness for you? Define happiness. When do you get happy? What do you do to feel it? Happiness.
Okay, okay. Let me put it like this. Let me put it like this, right? There is, to me personally, I do not believe there is one kind of way of saying somebody's happy because what defines happiness to me might not define happiness to somebody else.
Yes.
For example, Carol, for you a woman might just want to just find a handsome man, have 2.4 kids, have a nice home, and she's happy. She's very happy. She's got a beautiful home she's coming home to. She's got beautiful kids running to her every day, and she's got a handsome kind of guy. She's happy. Now, on the flip side of
Mm-hmm.
that, now a guy will think, well, a guy might think, man, I want it all, man. I want it all. I want the champagne. I want the jewelry. I want the watches. I want the cars. And when I get all that, I want $1 million in my bank, and I want to show power because I'm a double alpha male. And when I get all that, then I'm gonna be happy. You understand? That's a man's thinking. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? So a man's always driving towards that kind of way to say, man, I gotta get myself because once I'm never broke again, I'm gonna get all the respect from the women. I'm gonna get all the women. I'm gonna get all the people. All the men are gonna respect me. And because once I get the cash, you're gonna find out what I'm really like. So they define that as happiness. And when a lot of people when they reach to that stage they're not happy because they realize that does not what's going to make you happy. That doesn't make you happy. Materialistic things don't make you happy. Money doesn't make you happy. Happy makes you money. You understand that?
Oh, yeah.
Materialistic
Understand, of course. If you
money
were
doesn't make
happy,
you happy.
yeah, I think
If you was
money
happy
will
before you got the
increase
money,
it. Yes.
that's that.
But if you
If you're happy,
aren't happy,
you're
money
unhappy.
won't change your
It,
mental
will-
state. You have
it only
to,
solves money
yeah,
problems. That's correct. Money only solves
you
money
have,
problems.
yeah, just material things. But I
That's
think
what it is.
happiness is something you have inside you. It isn't outside, just inside. Yeah, boys. Oh my God, boys. Today you are speak, speaking so, oh my God, deeply.
Yeah, it's deep,
Oh,
man.
nice.
So
And right now, say it. Sorry.
well, I'll let you carry on. I'll let you carry on. Go on.
No, I want to know your favorite songs, your favorite artists right now. Tell me. Tell us.
Well, that's an easy one. Have you ever heard of Alicia Keys?
Oh,
Alicia,
yes, the
yeah.
American artist. She's so
American
beautiful. I love
lady,
her.
Alicia Keys.
Mm-hmm.
She
She's
is my,
American.
everything about her is her soul, the way she sings, her heart, it just resonates with my life. So my favorite artist is Alicia Keys. I love everything about her songs and everything else. So it's Alicia Keys.
Mm-hmm. Great, great. And I want to know in the past, did you like to go to the parties? Can you tell me about your life in the past? Ah, I think he doesn't want to answer, but I'm curious. Come on, boys, let's go. Let me know. Everybody wants to know. Don't change the subject.
You're funny. You're funny. You're funny.
Yeah.
You're funny, Carrie. You're funny.
I
I
want to
will ask
know.
you
I
a
want
question.
to know. You told me.
Is it
Come
real?
here. He wants to change the subject, guys. No, 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 no. Tell me.
But I put it like this,
Okay, in
Carol.
the past.
Let me answer the
Huh?
question. Let me answer the question. To be honest with you, Carol, let me answer the question. But when I was 20 years old, Carol, I've always been a poser.
Yesterday.
I've always been
Yesterday.
a show. I've always been a poser. I've always been a show off. I've always liked the flashy cars. I always like going night clubbing, wearing jewelry, drinking champagne. You can see by all my makeup here. Everything was I am
Mhm.
here. This is what I'm like. And answering that question, give me 1 minute. This is just give me 1 minute, Carol. Just give me a little break.
He
This is what my life.
doesn't want to answer.
I just answer this question.
I'm
I'll answer it
kidding.
like this. This is the way I'll answer it. This is the way I'll answer it. Watch this.
Okay, but
Right. So that
oh, I
answers
saw. He didn't want to speak. He showed me. He showed.
that answers that question.
Okay, okay.
By the way, guys, by the way, I must say sorry.
Nice.
By the way, that is my belly in the picture. It's my belly in my belly. You can see it's my belly. It's not
Now I understand why he likes to be single.
my
And
bathtub
I
is the
don't
belly.
blame you. Okay. The best life, the best life, my dear. Okay, I want to know right now about your family, boss. Tell us about your family.
What kind of family is that? The immediate family or my family was? Well, yeah, there is. We were from Jamaican parentage, and we came to my
Mm-hmm.
mom came to this country, and she's into catering. She's into food, and
Mm-hmm.
we had the number one spot in Notting Hill Carnival for catering food for about 30 years. And We cater food all over the country. We've catered for Michael Jackson, Madonna, Tina Turner.
Oh,
We've catered food for we've
nice
catered food
artists.
the most greatest artists and the greatest places. Glastonbury Festival. There's no festival what I've not been to. I've been to every single festival, from O2 to Glastonbury to every single one I've been to, because we catered for them there. And yeah, so we come from Jamaican parentage. We have a big family. We have, and then like I said to you, my immediate family. There's about 12 of us, and basically well, yeah, I mean. We've lived in business all the way through to now. My other side of my family, on the affluent side of it, they're more affluent than our side of the family. They're very affluent on that side of the family, but we don't want to go into that side of it. I'll just leave that to it. Okay, good, Karen.
Okay, right now, the best pieces of advice when someone wants to get married. What would you say? I know you are single, but what would you say?
If so, say again, if somebody wants to get married,
Okay. For example, if someone wants to get married and can you tell pieces of advice, what would you say?
well, if somebody wants to get married, what I would say personally, and this is a good
Hmm.
question, I would say, guys, if you want to get married or women want to get married, start with yourself first. Invest in yourself first. There you have to clean up your act first. You have to be the best version of yourself first. So when you do get introduced to your wife or your queen or your king, make sure that you are healthy. Make sure that you are fit. Make sure that your mind is clear and clean. You meditate every day, and you want better, and you want think you think better. Make sure your mind is your mind is like a soil, a field. If what you plant in it is what you're going to get back. If you plant poison, you're only going to reap that poison back. So plant good seeds. Clear out the clutter, clear out your mind, and get ready for your wife. Get ready. Dress nice, smell nice, get healthy and fit. And nobody's perfect, but try your best to be the best version of what you are. So when you do meet your wife, it's easier to meet a wife when you are the best version of you. You're ready mentally. You haven't got a whole load of clutter. You haven't got a load of things with this and that was happening in your life. You're ready to meet your wife, but you've got to build towards that. You've got to be built towards being the better person of you are. And that takes that takes work. So invest in yourself. Invest in yourself from now. That's what I would say. Invest. Cheers, Karen. Cheers,
Yeah,
Karen.
boy. My flower.
We got your flower. We got your flower.
Boys, tell us 5 things you do to relax when you are out trying to relax. What do you do?
It's a very good question, and I can answer that question. The things I do to relax, Carol, is I go to the steam room. I believe so much in the steam room. That's probably why one of my skin color is glowing like that. I like to steam 3 or 4 times a week. Do you know the steam baths? I like to go in a steam bath, a sauna, jacuzzi, and I sit there for hours and I relax. They say business people go in a sauna and steam room to do business sometimes because it relaxes your mind. All the air and the new things coming off, steam coming all in your body, clears out your sinuses, gets rid of your toxins in your body. And that's what I do to relax. I love to do that. And that's one thing I do miss because I used to go steam all the time, and I don't do that now because of everything's closed. So to relax, I do that. And the second thing I love to do is to go to a nightclub. I love to go to a nightclub. I'm a nightclub promoter, and I love being in a nightclub. I love being in a nightclub.
I see. I see.
Big up Mr.
Good,
Dumpy.
good.
Thank you, Mr. Dumpy. Thank you, man. He says, drop the intro again. Okay. You hear what he said? Do you understand what he said? Drop the intro. Okay, I'll drop it again for you. Let me just drop it one more time. Karen, just give me 1 minute. Because these guys just give me one.
And your YouTube.
Right, sorry, Karen. Carry on. Go on. Carry on. Sorry. That was my popular
No
remark.
problem, no problem. I saw you in the bathtub.
Everybody goes on about that bathtub. That was actually my belly. That was my big belly, guys. My big belly, by the way.
Don't worry, don't worry. Oh, boys, I was asking you about your YouTube channel. When did you decide to start, and why did you decide to have a channel on YouTube? Can you tell us the reason?
Excellent question, Carol. Excellent question. Excellent. Big up for that one. Very good. Very good question. Now, let me answer this. Let me explain this to you. I was watching a program, I know it's on the real. I was watching a program about an American guy who is in America, was over 50 years old. And they've reached over 50 years old and they've lived their life. And they're living in some part of America. And what they're doing, unfortunately, because they're over 50, they've been hitting the dead end. They've been hitting dead end, and what they've been doing, they reach 55 and all that, and they're hitting a dead end. Their kids are growing up, their wife has moved on, and they living by themselves, and then hit a dead end. And what they're doing, they're committing suicide. Sad to say, they're committing suicide. And I was really gutted about that. I was really gutted about what they did. And I thought to myself, and then I wanted to ask them, if they traveled. A lot of them never even traveled before. They ain't even been to Thailand, Philippines. They ain't traveled. They just think that was it, or never been Brazil or Dominican Republic or anything. So I thought to myself, you know what? I mean, if I had a YouTube channel, I would be expressing single man's travel about. I'll be telling these guys, listen, guys. You're 55 years old, you're 50 years old, clean yourself up. Let's get down to Thailand. Let's get down to Philippines. Let's get down to Vietnam. There's beautiful girls there. Let's get down to Brazil. Let's get down to Dominican Republic. Let's get down to Colombia. There is beautiful places around the world where you can find yourself a nice wife. You don't need to think living in America thinking this is the end but the beginning of life. And that's what pushed me to do my YouTube channel, to push the guys to make things. I want to do something. I want to make a difference. I want to get a single man's travel channel where we're hanging out, and I'm dropping lyrics or lines, or I'm giving people experiences about what I've been through and where you can travel to and change it. After it's not a dead end. Life is not over at 55. Life begins at 60. You know what I'm saying? When you're in Asia or places like that. So that's the reason why I started the YouTube channel. I started it. The second reason I started it, because one guy I know was a good friend of mine. He was like my mentor. He was an IT guy in the city of London, very affluent, very rich guy, good money. And he told me all the time. He said, Barry, you should do a YouTube channel. You got too much. Inside of you to what's coming out. You got oozing with too much confidence, and the way you talk. You should be in front of a YouTube channel, bro. You should start. And he told me that for months. And I was like, when people tell you YouTube, you're like, yeah. You brush it off. And then what happened was I decided to do it slowly. And then what happened was, Carol, was that I was doing all different businesses at the time. I ran different businesses, and things was ticking over. I'm doing okay. I'm doing fine. Everything is ticking over. Business here, a little bit of money here, a little bit of money there, and my businesses are doing fine.
Mm-hmm.
Then the COVID came down. We don't want to talk about it too much, but the situation of the COVID came down March last year, and a lot of my businesses came to a halt. I said, so what the hell am I going to do now? I've got all this time on my hands. What am I going to do? And I decided to go full-fledged in doing a live stream every single night for a single man's travel channel every single night. And that's the reason why I did that. A full-fledged at it, man, push everything, all out, flat out. Because when I do things, I go flat out. I don't go half measures. I go all the way. And that's the reason why I'm here today. That's why. If that answers your question.
Good. Well, nice answer, because I was really curious about your YouTube channel, and today we had the opportunity to know the reason, and it's good. Good. And
That's right.
tell me things you are good at doing. For example, I know you are a nice YouTuber, but I want to know other things. Tell us.
Well, what I would say I was good at doing? For one, I'm a promoter, and I think I am a great promoter. I am great at meeting and greeting people. I've got a PR talent, a PR gift. I'm gifted in that department. I can meet a lot of people. People grow on me. A lot of people like me. I'm a very likable person. That is a gift to be able to meet. Like, for example, when I went to the Philippines, within 2 weeks, I had nearly 1,000 people on my Facebook, what I met in the Philippines. Everywhere I go, people warm to me, and that's a gift. I have a PR gift. That is one talent I would say I have. That's important. Because the reason why it's important is that everything you like, Carol, is a sell. You got to sell, unfortunately. You got to sell yourself to your beautiful wife and tell her how much you should be with her, and how beautiful she is. So you got to sell your story, and when you go for your job, you got to sell your story. And so everything's a sell. So, basically, I also have a sell talent for sales. And What else is my gift? I would say my gift is basically hard working. My work ethic is impeccable. You can't. I work. My mom always said it, Barry. From when I was 20 years old, Carol. Barry, you're a workaholic. From when I was. That's all everybody used to say in my family. Barry, the workaholic. Because I would work every single day, 7 days a week. And they'll be like, "Oh, don't you ever just take a day off and sit down and relax?" Mom sometimes used to force me to sit down in my bed. She used to force me to sit down because I was every day. So my work ethic is impeccable. And that always helped me all the way through of any situations I've got. Any situation I'm in, when there's a situation, if I outwork my opponent will come at me and I'll outwork you. I might work, and it helps for today. That's just some of my talents.
I understand, my dear. Well, thank you very much. Well, I want to know, changing the subject for now, cars. I know you love this material life. You like to go to the clubs. You like money and cars. Everybody likes cars. I want to know your favorite cars.
Yeah. All my life, all my life, Carol, I've driven Mercedes convertibles. All my
Hmm.
life, I've had loads and loads of Mercedes. I love Mercedes convertibles.
Do you
I've
remember
always had.
your first car? Do
I
you
do remember
remember your
my
first
first
car?
car. Yeah, it was a horrible, horrible brown car with speakers in it.
For real?
I passed my test when I was 17 years old, and
Uh-huh.
I've had over 35 cars in my life. Most of them have been Mercedes convertible and Mercedes. I just love Mercedes and Mercedes convertible. That's my dream. That's what I love. That is my dream car. Is Mercedes convertible. But I've also had Audi convertible. I've had MG convertible. I've always had convertible cars where you can take the roof off and put your sunglasses and pose and be the man I usually do is just pose because I'm a poser. That's what I do. All right, but I definitely do love
Mm,
cars. I definitely love cars,
yeah.
and women get very attracted to cars.
Oh, yeah. Motorcycles and cars too.
Yeah, they get very
Well, I prefer when a guy likes to read. I really love books. What about you? Do you like books?
right. I got my book here, man. The richest man
Ah,
in
let me
Babylon.
see. Man
The
in
richest
Babylon.
man in Babylon. The richest man. I
The
could be
best
posing this for a week.
topic.
The richest man in Babylon, guys. You gotta read this book. Absolutely fantastic book. Absolutely fantastic book. No. Big up Mr. Dumpy. Absolutely fantastic book, guys. The richest man in Babylon. Yeah. I like to read, Carol.
Rich boss.
You know, the average entrepreneur reads 10 books a month. You gotta read, bro. The more you read, the more you learn, is the more you earn. The more you learn, is the more you earn.
Yeah.
Gotta read. You gotta read.
Knowledge is the most important
Knowledge
thing.
is power, bro.
Yes,
Knowledge is power.
boss.
Knowledge is power. You gotta study
Oh,
your
I
craft. You gotta learn.
know.
You
I
gotta be a. You
know.
got to be a student of life. I am a student of life. I never sit here and say I know everything. I don't know everything. I am a student of life. I'm constantly learning and growing. Till I die, I'll always be a student of life. So the man
Rich
who knows
boss.
you understand? The man who thinks he knows everything knows nothing. The man who thinks he knows
Yeah.
everything knows nothing. Be a student of life and learn and grow with life. And then life won't be so boring because you're constantly learning and growing.
Yeah, that's why I'm here today because I've been learning a language, this beautiful language. Oh my God, English is perfect.
You love the
I
language, don't
love
you?
that.
You love the language.
Yes, I love learning English. Not only English, but also, oh my God, so many languages, 1,000 languages. I would love to learn more and more. And the British English is different, and I'm in love with the British English right now. Well,
You love
boss, thank you very
well,
much. I hope
right.
You like
Right. Go on. That
good
was great. Carry
question.
on. Carry on. Carry on. I'll let you finish. Go on. I'll let you finish. I'll let you carry on.
Thank you, my dear. Thank you very much.
Well, that was the questions. Is that the questions over? Is that the questions?
More questions? I may ask you if you
I said,
want.
I said,
May I
I said,
ask?
have you finished the questions? I was just wondering, have you
No,
finished this?
I have more. I may be here for hours if you want, but may I ask? I may ask. I want to know your plans for the future. I want to
Carol, ask the
know
question.
to the future.
Don't
Yeah.
worry about what it means. Carol, ask the question. Carry on. Say, what do you say? This is your time today, man. What do you say? What's the
Yeah.
say it?
Future. I want to know. What do you think about your future? What do you intend to do in the future?
Okay, that's a good question. My future is this, Carol. I wanna carry on with my YouTube channel, and I want to travel the world. I want to travel the world with my YouTube channel. I've just opened my www.clubfillersinc.co.uk website. I've just done that. I want to advance that and do mentorship for people, and I'm mentoring the youths and showing them about life mentoring. I want to do that. I want to do single man's travel consultations. I want to do, relationships, love and relationships and dating. I do dating and relationships consultations for women and men. Consultations for an hour. That's what I do on my website. And I want to, thanks for that, Mr. Dumpy. Thank you, man. I just want to keep doing that. I want to push towards that angle where my experiences and my age and my influences the youth to do better. And the future is to find a wife as well, Carol. Find a wife and you know travel and live out the rest of my life in peace. Really,
Yes,
so I
my
want to do.
dear, peace is so good. Mental peace.
Yes, mental peace,
Amazing.
extremely
Yes.
important.
I
Extremely important.
asked, yeah, and I see you like to help people, telling about
Always
love
helping.
and the
Always,
relationship.
always helping somebody.
Yeah.
Carol, always.
And
I use my influences to help other people and my
mm-hmm,
power. That's what I push it towards. We're an Asian community and we have all different people. If a woman's struggling, I let her come on my show and chop it up with us, and we help her out, and we do our best. We're always helping people. That's without a doubt.
yeah, and you know how to do it very well, my dear. When
Thank you.
someone is crying, this person is not okay because of the love. What would you say to help this person right now?
When they're not okay and they're crying because of love, or they're broken hearted, you
Because of
say?
the love. Yeah, mm-hmm. Especially everybody cries because of love sometimes.
Yeah, many women do. Many women do.
Mm-hmm. Men too.
Men too. Many men too. Not even women, just
Oh
many men too.
yes. Uh-huh.
Personally, what I would say to them is this: there is more pain in somebody hurting you mentally than there is somebody physically hurting you. There's a lot more pain in that. When somebody really, has anybody ever been for a broken heart before? I've been broken hearted before. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have been broken hearted. The pain
You
is too
too?
much. Yeah, I have been broken hearted.
Did it happen to you? Did it happen to you, boss?
I was young. I was young, and I was dumb, and I fell in love, and I went for a broken heart, and the pain is impeccable, unreal. The pain. So I do
Mm-hmm.
understand about pain, but the thing about it is like this. What I would say is that you need everything, Carol. Is like this. This is the answer to the question. Time heals all things. So in situations like that, all you need is time. You understand? Uh, all you need is time. Time will heal all things. So he just needs time to heal. You know what I mean? And we all need time to heal. That's 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 Carol's PayPal, guys. Show us some love on the PayPal side of the game. Yeah. So Carol, what the question is this. The answer to your question is time. Time heals everything. Take your
Yeah.
time, get some rest, drink well, get out there, travel. The times when you are going through them broken heart, travel. Go come out of your comfort zone. Your comfort zone. You don't want to be in that zone of depression. Come out of it. Get out of it. Get out of there and go somewhere else and look for new horizons and new places. And just always remember you can get over anything. You're strong enough to get over anything. But you just gotta be. That's the time where your strength shows if you really are strong or weak. There's always going to be hurdles along the way and taps in life and things will come along. And I'll be honest, when it comes to love and that passion of broken heartedness is something which is more pain than anything else. Yes.
No, I'm so sorry. Someone broke your heart.
Yeah, well, it
Oh
was many
God.
years ago. Many years ago. It
Long
was
time ago.
a
And
lot of pain.
nowadays, I see you are emotionally strong. I can see that. I can feel it. So it's nice, boys. Pretty, pretty, pretty
Right.
good. Great. And I asked you about books, cars, and video games. Do you enjoy it? Do you like to play? Or did you like in the past?
Did I like it in the past? Yeah. Um,
Video games?
right.
Boss? Can you hear me?
Sorry, my mistake. Sorry. I was just wondering, Carlin, London Cabby. Someone was talking about PayPal, but take it easy, London Cabby. Take it easy take it easy. Let's do some light modding around here. Let's do some light modding. Take it easy, London Cabby. Say again. Sorry, go on, say that again.
Okay,
Say that
okay.
again.
So I asked you about video game. Oh, sorry, cars, books, and I want to know about video games. Some guys they love to play video games, and some women they don't like it. I love to play, and if I had a boyfriend and if he likes to play, okay, no problem to me. What about you? Your
I love
opinion?
video
Did you
games.
like to
I
play
love that.
video games?
I love the entertainment. I'm an
Really?
entertainer. I'm an entertainer. I'm an
For real?
entertainer, man. No, I'm
Yes.
in for it.
Did you
Anything
buy
what's
the new
entertaining.
PS5?
I have not
Did
bought
you
the
did you
PS5.
buy the new one?
I
PS5?
haven't bought it. I haven't bought that. I haven't had the time to be buying it. But
Oh,
I'm down for video games. I play video games. I have fun. Well, anything what's to do with entertaining. I'm an entertainer, so I'm down with it, man. I'm down with entertaining and playing some games with my beautiful, my queen. I play some games any day of the week. You know what I mean?
I
Yeah,
love
I'll
the
do
video
that.
games.
You love video
Can you
games?
tell us your favorite games when you were playing in the past?
Say again.
Your favorite games when you were playing in the past?
I'm sorry. The okay.
Street Fighter?
Sorry. If you want me to be honest with you, if you want me to be honest with you, if you want me to be honest with you, Carol, I haven't played video games for years. So unfortunately, Carol,
Oh.
I run businesses. I do a YouTube channel. I read books. I really haven't got time to be playing no game right now. My life is
No, in the past, I was
extremely.
asking in the past, and now no, I love it,
Oh,
but
in
I
the
don't find
past.
time to play too. I'm a
Okay.
teacher, impossible. It is impossible to play right now, but when I had
what do you used
time
to
in the
play?
past, I loved playing.
Uh, sorry. Um, I would say that I haven't played for a long time, and that question is something I want to be honest with you. I haven't played. No, I used to play. I can't remember what I used to play. Something with Ha Hugan or something like that. One of them games. But when it comes to video games, you've got me, Carol. You lost me on that one. I'm very sorry. You have
Oh,
to
no
teach me.
problem, no
Yeah,
problem.
you'll have to teach
You
me on
have to
that
come
one.
to Brazil if you find time. If I find time too, and we have to play video games. One
Yeah,
day, someday.
yeah, we have to play.
Okay. Nice boys. Okay,
So you've
let's
been an
move to the
hour. You've
next.
been an hour and a half, Carol. You going strong. You're going strong. An hour and a half. You still got more questions?
Okay, when you talk to someone, you want to be with this person. Do you know when anyone is indifferent? Do you feel that or not?
When I talk to someone,
Yeah, when a
sorry.
person doesn't want to be with you, because sometimes
Oh
we
yeah.
want to
Oh
be.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. I a hun-
Do you have a strong intuition?
I believe in energy. I believe there's a certain energy,
Mm,
and when you meet someone and you have that chemistry and that energy, you can't run away from that energy. You have some people in the chat. People can feel that energy, and there's an energy which, like for example, you got an energy, I got an energy, and if you can't run away from that kind of energy. And there's some people where you just can't connect with. You just the energy's not there, the vibe is not there. No matter how much you push it, it's just not there. You know what I'm saying? It's just not happening. I'm sure you've met guys like that. We both met girls like that. And I do believe in energy. That when you do find that great energy, and you both the chemistry is off the chain. It's something that it's not even visible, but people can see it even between me and you talking. They can see the chemistry. You
mhm. And in England, I want to know where is a good place to go on a date?
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. There is a lot of places to go on a date, Carol, in the UK. There is loads of places, but I'll be honest with you, in London, is the best place to go out to go on dates because in London you got cinemas, you got theaters, you have places like loads of dating places where you can date and go out and have a great time in London, the UK of London. There's bars, there's restaurants, lots of. For me, I like restaurants. I like to go to the West End of London. I'm exposing myself again, but I like to go to the West End of London and eat at the most expensive restaurants. £100 meals, £200 meals. That's me. £200 meals, expensive Chinese restaurants. I love that. I always do. I've been doing that all my life, and I like Indian restaurants. I love to eat out and do that. So yeah.
Great. And the people from different cultures, when they decide to be together, does it work?
It's like this. The way I look at it is like this. Look, you both have to respect each other's culture. For
Mm-hmm.
example, sometimes being in a relationship with a black guy and a white woman can be one of the most difficult time. It's a very beautiful thing, I must say. When a white guy and a black guy and a black white woman gets together, or a white guy and a black woman gets together, it's a beautiful thing. But it is a difficult situation because sometimes the two cultures, people it's very tough. It's tough because people seem to find it, there's a lot to it. And when it comes to even, for example, coming from the UK and dating someone from Thailand or Brazil or something like that, the culture is different. And as long as you both respect each other, I think it can work, definitely. But you have to have a lot of respect for each other for it to work.
Good. And how old were you when you went on your first date?
Uh, my first date. Got to be
Think.
16. 16 years old, yeah, 16 years old.
Oh, so cute.
Yeah.
16.
Yeah, I
Good,
was, I was, I
good.
was handsome. I was handsome back there, Carol. I was handsome back there. I should show you a picture. Yeah, I was handsome back there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, when I was 17
Were
years
you
old.
nervous? Were you nervous when you went
Oh,
on a date?
I was nervous. I didn't know what to do. I didn't. I was extremely nervous. I was young.
Oh,
And the girl was beautiful. I've always had beautiful girls, man, all my life. She was very beautiful,
oh.
and I was just shy. And I'm kind of a shy kind of guy, but I'm an introvert. I'm
Mm-hmm.
an outrovert, but I'm an introvert at the same time. So I definitely was shy. That's what I had done.
And nowadays, when you are nervous, what do you do to control your emotions?
Well, I smile. I learned that from Thai people. Thai people, when they're nervous, they smile. They smile. When
Mm-hmm.
they don't understand, they smile. So I learned to smile. When you smile, you're like, you feel a bit nervous, but you smile. So if you smile every time you feel a little bit thingy, then you feel a bit nervous. Then people like people see you smile, and you know what I mean. When you get a little bit blushy, you smile. That's what I do. I like to smile.
No. I'd like to hug you now. Oh, cuteness.
All
Boss,
right.
the next question. What makes a married happy?
What makes a marriage happy?
I know you're
Uh,
single, but you like to help people. You like to speak about love and relationships. What, in your
what
opinion?
makes a marriage happy?
Mm-hmm.
What makes a marriage happy is basically you both got to respect each other. You both got to love each other, and you both got to understand that you're building an empire together. And then once
Mm-hmm.
you get to that point where you're loving each other, you respect each other, you're building an empire, that's what makes it work because you're both going to work and you've got to work on your marriage every single day. And your work, it's more like a job. It's a job, you got to work on it. And you respect each other and love each other. And that is important. Respect is important to make it a good marriage work.
Mm-hmm. Great, great. Do you know a happily married couple nowadays? Someone?
Yeah, I do. I do. I know girls which are living,
Mm,
I know girls who live in Japan with their husband and they're happily married. I know a lot of happily married people around the world. There are loads of happily married people, which
mm-hmm.
live in different countries, different cultures. Yeah, there is happy married people around the nation who've got that much money, but some of them are happy. There's a lot of happy marriages. It's just the Western world, because of all the pressures and the money and everything else, can tear it down. But there's a lot of happy marriage people around the world. A lot of people living living out their life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy.
You spoke about, let me see, personal characteristics. I want to know right now, physically. I want to know something you consider attractive, physically attractive.
Um, I what I consider physically attractive. There is some beautiful girl called Carol Costa, and I find her very. I find I'll have a drink for that. You was asking for that one, Carol. You was asking for that one.
Th- Thank you very much.
You was asking for that one. You was
You
asking for that
are
one.
so funny. Thank you, thank you.
Here's your flower. Here's your
Nice.
flower.
So you
Here's your
like
flower.
tall girls, slim
Here's
girls,
your flower. Here's
black
your flower.
hair, long hair.
That's what I like.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Thank you, boss. So cute.
We're here, man. We're at the club Phillies an hour and a half in, Carol. Come on. Hour and a half in. Oh man. You're making me sweat, man.
Great,
We're
great. And nowadays you are popular. You are really popular, and everybody knows you. And is it hard to ask someone out?
on a date.
Yeah.
It's not hard for me to go and ask somebody out on a date. What is hard is to be in a relationship with the situation I'm in right now.
Oh, okay, because you work a lot.
Yeah, and not only do I work a lot, the ethics, the essence of my channel. Like I said, Carol,
Yeah.
for example, I had a nice lady on Friday on my channel. I had a nice lady yesterday, and I got a beautiful queen today. I don't think that's going to sit very well with my wife. I don't think that will sit very well with my wife. So it's tough.
Great, great, boys. Perfect.
Right.
Nice.
So I'm gonna. That's it. Are you had enough now? You had enough now, Carol? You had enough now? You had an hour and a half. You had enough now of grilling the boss. You know.
Yes, okay, okay,
Okay. We can do
boys.
it
This
again. We
is
can
the
do a part two.
end.
We can do a part two without a doubt. We do a part two, Carol. We do a
Well,
part two. You
So
know,
many questions. I'm here creating things, asking you. I had my list here. There is my list.
that's great. You did fantastic. You did absolutely fantastic. We can do a part
I
two to it,
tried.
Carol. We did a
I tried,
part two
boy.
to the hour and a half. You did absolutely fantastic. I felt the pressure. I feel I've
Thank
learned
you.
a lot along the way. I ain't been interviewed for a long time. So, I felt the pressure. I know I can learn what to do and what not to do and how to talk when I'm talking to my guests as well. It's all love, Carol, man. It's all love. It's all love. You know what I mean? Down at the club, just give it 1 minute, guys. It was just 1 minute. Just give it 1 minute. Here we go again.
Thank you, boss.
Okay, bro. Okay, girl. Listen, that was great. Guys, listen. She's about to go down at the club, Villas Inc. Thank you very much, Carol, for coming on. That's her PayPal there, guys. Show us some love on the PayPal side of the game. I appreciate you coming down, Carol. I appreciate the questions. I loved it. It was a great time. Let's do it again another time. Let's get it going on. I appreciate the love and I appreciate you being here tonight. Carol Costa, big up for coming down and enjoying the Club Fillers Inc.
Oh,
YouTube channel. You're a
you
wonderful
are
woman. You
welcome.
got your flowers there. Here you go. That is for you. For happy Valentine's Day from you to
Thank
me.
you.
You know
Happy
what I mean? That's the flower
Valentine's
there.
Day,
Happy Valentine's Day.
guys.
There's a drink
Enjoy the
from you.
moment. Bye
I had
bye,
a wonderful
guys.
time. Bye bye. Take
Have
care
a
of yourself.
nice night.
Take care
Bye
of
bye.
yourself, Carol Costa.
Kisses, kisses.
See you next time. Take care of yourself. Thank you.
See you. See you.
There you have it, guys, down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. There you go. There you have it. We are at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. We are here. You know what I'm saying? We are here in the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. 36 in the chat. We're in the chat tonight. We're pumping it through and we're giving it the best we can. Guys, I got to use the toilet. I got to come back. Just give me 1 minute and we're going to get into it again. We're going to have a chit chat between each other about tonight. Carol did absolutely fantastic. I will be back in 1 minute. All righty ho. We are in the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Let's get it going. All right. We are here. Let's get it going on. Big up the chat. That was an extremely beautiful lady, guys. Big up Carol. She's an extremely beautiful lady at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. If I missed any of your donors, Mr. Dumpy, Big up Mr. Dumpy at the Club Fillers Inc. and London Cabby and the guys who donated at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. She was a beautiful lady, guys. She was lovely. She was nice. We were in the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. We had a great time tonight down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. There you have it, guys. You know, Valentine's Day. We was drinking our prezzo. We're chilling out. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you know what I'm saying? We down at the Club Fillers Inc. Good show. We had a great time. We pumped it through and we give it the best we can. You know, I mean, that's what we do down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel every single night. You know what I'm saying? And keeping it tight. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it together. Good show. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? What can I say? We're in the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel, keeping it positive, keeping it together. Let's keep it positive, guys. Let's keep going. You know what I mean? Let's keep going. What can we do but keep pushing and keep pushing up the channel and keeping it as focused and ready as together as much as we can. We had a nice time on Valentine's Day. What a fantastic weekend from Friday. Fantastic girl came on. We had a girl Friday, and that was Chi. And Saturday we had the girl. We had a girl on Saturday, and we had a girl on Sunday as well down at the Club Fillers Inc. What's her name? What's her name? Joy came on Friday. Saturday was three girls came on. That was actually what's her name? Legacy's show. Then the other girls joined in. Tonight we had Carol Costa, which is an extremely beautiful, wifey material kind of woman down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. We had some great times. We had some good times, and it was great. And it was you knew something more about me. You know what I'm saying? And learned something about the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? That's what you did. Great times. Yeah, we had some great times. We enjoyed our time and we pumped it through. You know what I'm saying? She gave me a grilling, and you lot got a little taste about me and what I'm about down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Is Carol a policeman? No, she's a teacher. She's a teacher, guys. She's a teacher. She teaches at a school. So she had script sorted. Definitely, she did. She definitely had her script sorted. She definitely was ready for me, and she was firing off questions like it was no tomorrow. You know what I mean? She was ready for me. You know what I'm saying? That is without a doubt. And boy, I was under pressure at one point. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's the way it is. I can understand now about getting interviewed, especially if you can't speak English. It must be tough. I learned a lot today to try and just take it easy along the way. But yeah, I mean, like I said, this is life. You know what I mean? We are in the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight, pumping it through. And what else can I say, guys? Let's get it going on. We got another exciting week next week. We'll see what happens for the next week and see when we go live again. And let's see if we can keep pumping, man. Keep pumping and mixing and blending and mix up the channel as best as we can. And keeping it focused down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel every single night. Mr. Dumpy, are you still around? Are you still around, Mr. Dumpy? I don't see you. Who's around? Are you still here? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Are you still around? You know what I mean? I want to thank you for your contributions. You know what I'm saying? As Mr. Dumpy's still around. I'm not sure if he's still around at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. You know what I'm saying? And we pump it through like that. That's the way we do it down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. She will make a great mother-in-law. Okay. Does Carol have Instagram? I don't think she has Instagram. I'm not sure she has Instagram. I don't think she has Instagram. I think she's more on a different side of the game, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I mean, you can hit her up on the PayPal. hit her up on her PayPal and ask her any questions you want to do. You know what I mean? They have questions that we could put a message in the PayPal side of the game and hit her up and ask her any question you want to do down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel every single night. I think everybody's left us, Mr. Dumpy. Everybody else has gone, and we're here. So I haven't seen Mr. Dumpy. I haven't seen London Cabby. I don't know where anybody else is. He's down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. So, that's the way it is. You know what I mean? We're about to close off our stream. We're about to close it for another day. And we'll see how it goes from there. Let's keep pushing, man. Keep pushing and keep pumping and keep the energy positive. That's what's more important than anything else. You know what I mean? Keeping the energy together and showing love wherever you can go in your life. You know what I'm saying? This is life. You know what I mean? You have to take the rough with the smooth. You know what I'm saying? And roll with the punches. You know what I'm saying? Your life ain't easy. It's never gonna be easy, and it wasn't built to be easy. You know what I'm saying? Down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. Fantastic stream, he says. Great stream. That was really nice tonight. And I think right, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the intro always gets to people, and that is the intro, unfortunately. And well, that's the way the intro goes down, and you know what I mean? That's the way it is. Talking about intros, let's get an outro, and then we're gonna close off. That's what we're gonna do. Right, so there you go, guys. Like I said to you, keep it tight, keep it together, and we're out. I see you there, Mr. Sean the Prawn, saying I was blushing. I was blushing a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? I was blushing a hell of a lot in that interview. But there you have it. There you have it right there. We had a good time, and we pumped it through. Big up Mr. Dumpy, big up London Cabby, for coming through with the donor side of the game. Let's keep it pumping. Let's keep it together. Let's keep it focused. And let's keep going. You know what I mean? For now, Barry the Boss is signing off.